Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, mark all those. So, I did a little testing. So I was trying to figure out exactly how this charged cantrip spell actually works. And, it's weird, basically. What I found was, if I cast Thunder Lash, it does nothing. Thunder Lash does literally nothing, right? Even if the next spell I cast costs more than Thunder Lash. Which this says that, after you cast a spell, your next spell with a lower, or sorry, if the spell costs less than Thunder Lash, your next spell with a lower base mana cost has a 100% increased chance of a critical hit. So a higher mana spell, right? Cast it, you get the buff or whatever, you get the charged cantrip, then you cast the cheaper spell. It's not how it works. Because I found something. Let's see, that should be left click, right? Thunderlash. Alright. Attributes. Magic crit chance, still 21%. Just to make sure, cast it again. 21%. Now, that's 19 mana and 29 mana for the base cost. That's 14 mana and 21 mana for the base cost on Frost Needle. This should increase the crit chance of this, right? Check it out. There's Frost Needle. And now, my next spell has a 121% crit chance. Cast it again. 21%. It consumed it. Cast that. Okay, it didn't apply that time. I was casting too fast. Wait, what happened? Okay, now I'm confused. It was consistent last night. I thought I understood it, and now I don't. I was able to cast Frost Needle constantly, and it would just alternate between having the buff and not having the buff. If I heavy cast it? %. 121%. Okay, wait. What? Wait, so is it working? It was... Huh. Well, now I don't know. That's weird. Last night I was able to cast Frost Needle just constantly. When I was like testing this off stream. And it was just casting Frost Needle, it was alternating between having the buff and not having the buff. I would cast it, then I get the buff, cast it again, it consumes it, back and forth, over and over. What the hell? That's weird. Hmm. Well, okay then. Never mind. Yeah, let me see. I was going for, yeah, Eldritch Desperation next. Kinda do want Reactive Surge as well, because that'd be cool. But I also want to max out Invigorating Energy and Sorcerer's Efficiency. Want at least 1 point of Spell Reaver. I want to avoid Unbound because I don't want to consume my stamina while casting spells. Because the whole point of me casting my spells is to, well, not the whole point, but part of the point of having my spells is to give me another resource to spend while my stamina recovers. Okay. Here, mark all as seen, there we go. Hmm. Let's check out the cave. Alright, no more shield spell. Rimmer. Rimmer? They look like goblins. The Rimmers are relics of a lost world, intelligent, resourceful, and pragmatic. Once servants of the giants and the Ford-dwellers, they learned the ways of machinery and ancient tongues, adapting to the rule of stronger masters. For centuries, their survival was ensured through cooperation, and their knowledge grew in the shadows of greater beings. But when the giants and the Ford-dwellers vanished, the Rimmers were left to fend for themselves. They claimed the ruins of their former masters, but humanity's arrival brought only bloodshed. Hunted and displaced by the Dalriada, they learned a bitter lesson. Peace is an illusion, and survival belongs to the strong. Now they lurk in hidden places, guarding what remains of their stolen inheritance, burning with vicious hatred for every human they encounter. Yeah, basically ice goblins is what I'm getting from these guys. Hmm. What's this? Pyrocoil wreaths your weapon in flames, burning every nearby enemy when wielded. Flames get hotter with each consecutive hit done with it. Huh. That could be sick. That was weird. What's this? I can't loot them. Hey, hey, hey. The heck? Some kind of shaman? Oh, yeah, you're literally just a shaman. Okay. Their stuff isn't worth very much. The weapons are decent value, though. Ripper's jacket. Increases parry window when dual-wielding weapons. Blocking costs 80% less stamina when dual-wielding weapons. Nice. this? That's cool. Oh. Frozen Seer's Vestment. Each missing point of health increases max mana by 1. Okay. Each missing point of mana increases spell power by 0.5%. Increases spell power by 15%. Huh. I see. Frozen Seer's Boots. Increases movement speed multiplier by 100% when your mana is below 50%. Increases spell power by 15%. That... So because I get spell power from my movement speed multiplier, this, I think, when I'm below 50% mana, gives me a little bit more spell power than my current boots, without the drawback of increasing my spell costs by like 150%. But the downside is it's only applied when I'm below 50% mana. Hands of the Hollow, 20% chance to duplicate all magic projectiles shot, increases crit damage by 25%. That's pretty sick. Not for this build, but that is pretty sick. And Frozen Seer's... Wait, Hands of the Hollow... Wait. But which ones... I guess the bindings are the gloves? So what are the Hands of the Hollow then? Those the... Because the wait. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to a crafting station so I can see what those actually are. Because I'm pretty sure the bindings, those are gloves, right? When you have more health than mana, your crit damage is increased by 100%. God damn. When you have more mana than health, your spell power is increased by 25%. 100% crit damage. That's insane. Okay, Frozen Seer's Crown. Each missing point of mana increases magic crit chance by 0.5% and increases spell power by 15%. The missing mana doesn't increase the spell power by 15%, it's just flat 15% spell power. If it was 15% for every point of missing mana, that would be absolutely obscenely overpowered. And kind of awesome. Yeah. Into the Hollow, I guess those are the legs? Or maybe it's like a back piece. You have more health than mana, your crit damage is increased by 100%. Huh. But I would lose the spell power scaling for my physical damage. Unfortunately. This is Forlorn Swords. Oh wait, this is, yeah, that was the Skyrim door. Okay. Yeah, we're back at the start. Nice. Well then. Yeah. So that may have been a really good find. Imagine being strong enough that you can freaking send a bear ragdolling with a freaking swing from your axe. That'd be insane. Eldritch Reaver. Oh. I thought it'd be more of a fight than that. Pictish Hideout. Just drop the quick save. Jaws of Justice. Which one's the main quest? The Long Defeat. Where is that? Unfolding. Call of the Winter Moon. Dead Congregation. The First Man. Ah, dang it, I was gonna do the setup so I could use the console commands to fix that one quest that was bugged. And I forgot to do that. Oh. Oh, is that her? From the... That is her, right? It is. Finally found this person again. Huh. Ah.
Let me guess. Vidar sent you. I was wondering when he'd finally get around to me. Always thorough, that one. But haven't we met before? down in the depths of the island asylum?
Yep. What do you mean that's possible? I was yes. I distinctly remember meeting you there. That's possible. I was imprisoned there.
Ah, so we were rats in the same cage. Small world. And now you're here playing executioner? Funny how fate works. So, any questions before we get to the point of your visit?
How did you manage to escape?
I think you already know the answer to that. I'm a crow, and we have friends in important places. Island Asylum is no different. One such friend was very apologetic about my capture. The moment I got out of my cell, soon after our chat, he found me and smuggled me back to shore. I know you must despise us working with Vidar and all, but trust me, being a crow has its perks.
Did they capture you because you're a crow?
Not at all. They wanted a pict and they caught me off guard. And I have my suspicions about who ratted out my hiding place. I'm more than sure it was our mutual friend, also a pict. Ring any bells?
You know Vidar?
Oh, I know him all right. He's the reason I had to run from my own people. I wouldn't be alive if it weren't for the children of Morrigan. They gave me back my life, my purpose, my family. Vidar can kill every last one of us, but he'll never take that away from me. I just hope you realize you're not fighting for Avalon. You're fighting for Vidar's version of it.
Vidar says you're dangerous.
And so are you, apparently. If being dangerous is all it takes to be hunted, you'd better hope nobody turns their sights on you next. I know what you've done, and I hope you understand the consequences you're bringing upon all of Avalon. But tell me something, how many of us have you killed already? How many names has Vidar whispered in your ear, sending you off like a well-trained hound? You're hunting the children of Morrigan, sure. But what happens when there are no more crows left? Think about it. Will Vidar finally rest? Or will he find another enemy for you to cut through?
What are you implying?
You're smart, you'll figure it out if you live long enough. But I doubt Vidar will give you the time.
What's Vidar's endgame here?
Oh, he's more than meets the eye. You see a hunter, a man waging a war, but wars aren't fought without reason. You've killed crows, sure, but have you ever wondered how he always knows where to find them? How deep his knowledge runs? You think he was never one of them? Think about it. If he wasn't, how does he know which threads to pull, which ones to leave untouched?
So there are more crows, you're not the last.
Of course not. You've been killing my brothers, but we've never served under just one hand. Self led one wing of the children, Vidar led another. Two crows, two visions, both playing their own game. You think Vidar was just some stray, hunting us out of vengeance? No. He had his own band, his own fledglings, his own agenda. And now he's making sure his side is the only one left standing. You're not just hunting the children of Morrigan. You're erasing his rivals. Now you know everything. So, what will it be? Do we fight, or do we pretend we never met?
Decisions. Kind of just replaying the whole quest line through my head. As best as I can. I'll let you live for old time's sake.
Well, that's generous. I won't thank you. Mercy given is just another debt waiting to be collected. But if you're sparing me, I suggest you watch your back. If Vidar finds out, you'll be next on his list. Let's hope this nostalgia doesn't get you killed. Let me get... I was wondering when he... But...
Oh. Okay, it's gonna repeat the dialogue.
Ah, and oh, they... but how you think... You have... Now... Well, but if... Let's...
Hold up. It's over here. Oh. Ripper's Boots. Increases dash stamina cost by 100%. Successfully dodging an attack with a dash restores your stamina. That's cool. See, that's how you do risk versus reward. Not that shitty freaking relic with the 0.02 extra seconds of invulnerability. Like, that's... I'm never gonna get over that one. It's so stupid. Thunderstone. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Hold up. Ah, he's over there. Okay. The Jaws of Justice. Ooh. Oops. Wait a moment. There we go. Stagfather Shrine. Is that all of them? Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, and I did search it last night. Apparently I did find all of the pedestal door things. Like what's this spot? Like the one there, and the one with Lancelot's tomb. Yeah. And you know, the Tomb of Sir Gawain. Found all of those pedestal doors in Act 1 and 2 apparently. So we're good there.
We may be in for a fight.
Scarin's head. Crimson Oracle dagger, Wolf's Fang, Assassin's stuff, Scarin's mask. Okay, let's see here. Increases max health by 100 while you're in combat. Critical sneak and weak spot hits restore 5 health. Huh. Crimson Oracle dagger increases melee critical chance by up to 50% depending on missing health. Oh, okay, that's why increasing max health by 100 while you're in combat. That's the benefit of it. Because, for example, right now I have 304 health. When I enter combat, it should put me at 404 health if I had this equipped. But I would probably still be at 304 current health. So I'd get some extra crit chance on this. That's cool. And for anything else that gives a benefit for missing HP. Multiply sneak damage by 1.5. Yeah, I've found... I think it was in Act 1 when I found a few of these wolf's fangs, right? Level up. Attribute. Actually, I'm not going to spend my attribute points yet, because I've got that armor set that I could potentially craft. And I don't know what the requirements are on that. Increase spell power by 50. Okay, and then next to 75%, and so it's probably going to be 100% more spell power. Well below 30% mana. Which means another 50% physical damage, well below 50%, or well below 30% mana. Yeah. Okay, well, since because the gate is right here, there should be a waypoint down here somewhere. I would assume, at least. Ether? Yeah, Ether Bloom. Svain Blood Tracker Helm. Reduces visibility by 40%. Why? Oh, wait, no. Probably reduces my visibility to enemies by 40%. That makes more sense. I would hope that's how it works anyways. Damn it.
Prepare for battle. Show me what you're made of. You are.
Little too much weight. Fillmore. That reminds me of a pun name. It's a Fillmore Graves. I'm trying to remember where I saw that name before.
Hello there, and sorry I haven't much time for chatter, I'm afraid. I was just about to set off again. I don't like traveling after nightfall. Gods know what slithers in the dark. Weirdness. Now that one's got a cruel appetite. Chews up lives like bread crusts. So best keep moving, right?
Who are you?
Of course. In all this hurry, I forgot my manners. My name is Fillmore. But do not call me a lady. Though, my father would probably prefer it that way. Some knights aren't too fond of having a woman among them.
Why did you become a knight?
Why? I suppose I thought it would make me count. People notice a knight. They move aside when you pass. I've read that even among the knights of the Round Table, there were few women. Percival, for example. Oh, what a wonderful life she must have had.
No. Maybe your father was just scared for you.
Yes. He's a bit, overprotective. Especially when it comes to the family name and what people say. He never made it to the Round Table himself, so he pinned his hopes on my brothers. One ended up as a bodyguard, the other took priestly vows. That left him bitterly disappointed, and, well, he didn't have much belief left in a daughter. Even if I've come much, much farther than they ever did.
Where are you heading?
Forlorn swords. But, if you don't mind,
Aren't we already there?
I'd rather keep the purpose of my journey to myself for now. I'd hate to jinx it, having come this far already. The road to Burrow to Connacht wasn't easy, and there's still much ahead.
Are you not afraid of the Dalrita tribes living there?
Yes, yes. I heard they're not really friendly to outsiders. But I've no intention of getting in anyone's way. I'll keep to the paths that seem long forgotten. Besides, I'm not exactly searching for something most folk would care about anyway.
I'm not stopping you.
Thank you. Safe travels, kind wanderer.
I like her. To go this way, and then towards the gate. See if maybe I missed anything over here. And bone mask fetish. Bastard. Damn it. This looks like the remains of a catapult, I think. Possibly a ballista, but yeah. Pretty sure that's a catapult. It looked like steps, kind of, so I'd make sure it wasn't actually leading to something secret. I see a question mark on the compass. Barrow of the Horned Shadow. I'll come back to that after I make some inventory space. Hi there.
You're from outside, aren't you? Silly question. You don't look like anyone from the tribes.
Really?
Tell me, do you know anything about One Eye?
Like, I got
Where
like
he's
the matching
stationed now?
tattoos and everything. Since we're talking, maybe we should introduce ourselves.
Of course. I'm Olwyn of the Spain tribe, though I don't know if they'll let me keep that name after running away like this. But I don't care. My tribe isn't what it used to be. I doubt anyone's still alive anyway.
What happened to your tribe?
I don't know if I can talk about it. It's still too raw, you know? Something terrible happened. Truly terrible. Our god, the Lord of the Hunt, he got out of wherever he was being kept. And then he did what gods like him do. He hunted. Faithful or not, it didn't matter. There was so much blood. I'm sorry. I can't talk about it.
Can I visit your tribe?
Even under normal circumstances, that would be risky. Our archers would drop you the moment you stepped on our land. I don't know how many are left, but if I were you, I'd go to Gurfhan first. He can give you a pass, so you can visit the tribes without, well, getting shot. So if you value your life, go to the capital first. After that, wander as much as you like. So, about One Eye.
One Eye is allied with the Horns of the South. He made a deal with their captain.
No way. He actually pulled it off. I heard rumors he wanted to strike a deal with the Southerners, but I never thought he'd manage it. Well, thank you for the information, and see you in better times.
She seems nice. Okay, looks like nothing over there. Okay, which... There, okay. Did I have any other quests to go to Gafaner? Oh, that's why I didn't see that before, because it's overlapping quest marker. Yeah, maybe I should go ahead and do that.
Buying anything?
Sell all garbage. This just reminded me of when I was a kid. When I was playing Lufia in the Fortress of Doom. I remember I got to like around like the middle to maybe near like the end of the game. And I had the idea that I would buy all of the items from all of the high level area shops, right? Then I would take them and sell them to the merchants in the low level, like the very first town, the low level area merchants. Because I was like, well, they've got really good stuff here, but they don't have it there, so they should buy it for more. This was, I was like 6 or 7 years old, maybe 8. But I think about 6 or 7. And yeah, it didn't actually work. I got completely sidetracked. That I was gonna go in here and craft. It didn't actually work, of course. But I mean, I wasn't really paying much attention to the numbers at the time either. I was just like, this sounds like a good idea. And I mean, it's kind of how things work, but you know, not in the game. Now then, Frozen Seer. Oh, okay, so it is a crafting material. I need a lot more of those. I also need weird stone. And weird bone. Does it say like what the requirements are on it? What if I think there's some of the pieces that I can craft, right? Because I don't see the full set here. Oh wait, no, the full set is here. Oh, this is a cape thing. Okay. Huh. 25% crit damage. I think I'll stick with the cape I have still. Hmm. It's 10 armor, 3 weight. Need more bone mask fetishes, damn it. Wonder. Oh, that's cool. Not what I was looking for though. Yeah, don't think it's there. I was just trying to see if simply having the recipe unlocked would be enough to unlock the appearance, so I could see what it looked like. Hell yeah. Oh my god. That makes him look like such a douchebag. Ew. I do kind of like that a lot. You see how like the full set will look. Ooh, you know what? It fits the theme of the character. Yeah. Let's go with that. Hell yeah. Let's see, some weird clipping there. Nice. Hmm. Yeah, maybe I'll stick with that. The color isn't quite right. That's what's bugging me. Hmm. So I don't like the clipping issue with this one. If I go with this... What was this one called again? Scorched Warden. Yeah, I think that'll work. I know I could have gone with the dual knight's legs and boots, but I wanted him to have like the full plate instead of just like regular pants and boots. Okay. Oh, attach relic. My armor. Right. I can't level up in here. Eight perception. And if I need some other stats for that armor I haven't been able to craft yet, then it is what it is. Now for the headpiece. Twin Dirge Veil. That 20% crit chance is just really freaking good. And the fact that it applies to my attacks and my spells, just fantastic. What's the weight? Okay, the same weight. Lose a little bit of armor there, but I can live with that. It's about to be upgraded anyways. Probably. Now, increase mana and Thunderstone. 10% of max mana as lightning damage. I'm wondering like what the interval is on that and all that kind of stuff, and the range. And hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it's genuine about the nearby enemy thing. It's not gonna just randomly zap people while I'm walking around, because that would be bad. Let's see. Upgrade. Takes meteorite and leather. Okay, and it is 1 armor per plus, so hell yeah. Leave it there. So now, 42% crit chance, and then another like 33% when enemies have the crippling bolt on them. 56.6% armor, let's go. Put this stuff away. Cool. I forgot to transmogrify the cape, because the cape doesn't quite match anymore. It doesn't like, it's not a bad match, it's just not good. I mean, I could go with very generic black cape. Never really a bad choice. Oh, that's perfect. Usurper's Mantle. It's not bad. No. It's cool, but no. Hmm. Huh. I feel like this is one that could have looked good if like all of this was actually 3D modeled rather than just being a texture. But of course that would be a lot more work and also would be a definite hit on performance probably. Oh, that clip's so bad. Yeah, honestly, I think this is still the best fit. Without just being, like, boring. Like, this works, but it's boring. Okay. What am I still carrying that's weighing so much? I should put those in storage. Oh, it's probably crafting materials. Yep. I still need to level this thing up. Transforms after killing 40 enemies with spells. I could just go do that. Oh, there was the thing. Ah. Okay, that actually happens fairly frequently. So how many was that? Okay, halfway there. I'm gonna keep screwing that up for a while. There's a few enemies over here. Could have sworn there was a corpse eater around here somewhere too. You're still just chilling there? Maybe you're the corpse eater I was thinking of. Probably. God damn it. There we go. Got it that time. 30 out of 40, just 10 to go. Whoa, what was with the kill cam? Haven't had that happen before. Huh. Seven more. Yeah, I wonder if there's gonna be any more of those duelist knight guys in Act 3. Oh yeah, there's several undead guys down here. Oh. Oh. Okay. Multiplies spell power by 1.5. Decreases mana cost by 33%. Spells deal 10% of their mana cost as damage to the user. Huh. Yeah. It's pretty sick though. So, what's my spell power with that equipped? 468%. Yeah, that's, huh. Honestly, with these gloves and a one-handed weapon, using this wand, I could see that being kind of sick. Hmm. And you don't get the downside of damaging yourself. I mean, you know, self-damage actually is not as bad as I was expecting. Hmm. Oh yeah, and because of the self-damage, you, get stacks on, what's it called again? Red Death thing. Lament? Yeah, Lament. Hmm. Okay. I'll hold on to that for now, but like, not going to be using it at the moment. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do something with that later. Let me go sell this stuff. It's the light reflecting from being wet or something. Okay. I was gonna say she had something on her face. No, it is too early to be tired. Gunvalder Stronghold. This might not be the way to get across. Ow. Oh, there's a shaman nearby. Where's the... There you are. I'm gonna need you to stop doing things. I was trying to see if my character would be like a pincushion after all those arrows. Bone Mask Fetish. There you... Oh, no, I already looted you. That's right. That just goes back to where I came from. 60. Archdruid's Gloves. Increases magic crit chance by 33% when mana's below 33%, and increases crit damage by 50%. Oh! That apparently critically hit and counted as a spell. Because it applied Arcane Mark to him. Huh. That's cool. Yeah, there it is again. That's awesome. Oh, I didn't look at this yet. Cool. Ice Crusher. One-handed, increases damage by 50% if enemy is frozen. Okay. Hey. Severing Ray. 20 spirituality. Okay, shoots a single powerful ray. Charge a piercing beam of pure energy starting at 25% of its damage and gaining its full potential over 4 seconds. Huh. $27 to 30 base damage for light cast, 54 to 60 for heavy cast. 54 to 60 per second for heavy cast. Huh. That's cool. Rainbow? Oh, hitting a target chills them. Cool. Well, I got the perception that I needed, so I guess going back to going for the 20 spirituality. Especially with that, well, the gloves I've got, plus that Severing Ray thing, that sounds freaking sick. And I kind of want to try that. Damn it. This lock seems to be broken. Camelot Soldier's Note. Screw these lands. Snow everywhere, can't make out what's where. I leave you a sketch of a quick map of where we've hidden supplies. Galahad doesn't know anything. You'll have to snaffle them on the way back. Snaffle? Snaffle. I have never heard that term before. Don't I also get like 20% crit after a parry? Yep. So after a parry I have 62% crit chance. So getting very close to 100% crit chance for some attacks after applying the crippling bolt effect. The heavy cast effect specifically.
You reek of his cowardice. You've met my son, the traitor. Son a serpent, not a wolf.
Who or what are you?
A shadow has fallen over me, for I raised a traitor. No memories will remain. My name, Frode of Gunvalder, will be scattered by the winds of betrayal.
What happened here?
Our stand, a final cry of defiance against Camelot. We fought for our people, for honor, for the old ways, and we fell abandoned to the cold of death. All of it defiled by the flight of a son who left his tribe, a traitor.
Your son, who are you talking about? Is it One Eye?
He called himself a son of Gunvalder.
Or no?
But he left us to die.
I don't remember what tribe
By
One Eye.
abandoning his
Oh yeah, it is
tribe,
One Eye.
he abandoned his true name, One Eye. They call him One Eye now. My son, a traitor, raised by myself. Curse me!
One Eye is your son.
A painful truth. Son a traitor. If anyone ever speaks the name Frode aloud, this is what they'll remember. The father of a traitor and a coward. What a disgrace.
Why tell me this?
Truth deserves to be known, even if it is born in pain. The dead do not forget. The Gunvalder do not forget. Tell me, do you fight with honor, or will you flee as he did?
I'll fight.
Then let this ruin bear witness one last time.
prayer of one walking to death. I tied my braid with your ribbon. The battle is near. My spirit soars. My axe is hungry. These are the last words I leave behind in the world of the living. We'll soon meet, my beloved Kaori. Wonder if I can go talk to One Eye about that. Be like, hey, I found your dad. He was dead, and then I killed him. Don't worry about the details. Oh, this is the door that wouldn't open. Okay. What's that look like? It's alright. Not great. But it's alright. It's kind of cool. Wrong way. Walked right by it. Guess I keep kind of dozing in and out again already. What the hell? Almost missed that. Oh, and that.
You can take him. Scarron talks big, but can't fight for shit.
Yep. Here's his head.
Excellent. I knew you could do it. Now, all I need to do is defeat you and bring your head to the camp. Whoever avenges Scarron takes his place. That's the way of the nameless Darita.
Do you really want to risk death just to go back to your people?
Risk? Ha! I'm not risking anything. I bet that fight with Scarron weakened you, and I'll finish you off with pleasure.
Okay. Dumbass. Well, another level up. More spirituality. Alright, Eldritch Desperation maxed out. Then I want Sorcerer's Efficiency and Invigorating Energy maxed out. Maybe Mana Battery? But do I want to convert, do I want to devote 4 levels to having 40 more mana? I don't know, I'm not convinced on that yet. Oh yeah, I also want one point in Spell Reaver. Well, maybe. Because the downside is it's going to be like anti-synergistic with Eldritch Desperation. And so will Soul Siphon, actually. So maybe we don't do that. It's not yet. Drop a quick save there. Let's follow the south road. Hmm. Do have my pickaxe, right? Yeah, okay. Just in case this was a rock that I could, like, mine out of the way. Huh. Oh. Hmm. Get 5% spell power and physical damage. Nice. So 7.5% physical damage in total from this. Increases spell power by 50% when your mana is below 50%. Increases magic crit chance by 10%. I think the ones that I have are just better. Each point of missing mana increases spell power by 1%. Right? Granted, it doesn't give any crit, so there's that.
What's that noise?
Oh, whoops.
You're no match for us. You'll regret this.
Alright, still doing alright on carry weight.
Keep your wits about you.
That's a big boy.
You're no match for us, man.
Scrap iron. Okay, first off,
Your money or your life.
you're annoying. Huh. Sower of Plague. Attacks heavily poison enemies. Cool. 62 to nice damage. Ulfer's Titan Steel. Increases buff duration by 50%. That's nice. This Titan Steel stuff might be... This Ulfer's Titan Steel? Might be my new armor skins. Parkour, parkour. Searing Cinder. 15 spirituality. Shoots a large burning projectile, shoots a massive burning ball of fire, dealing damage in a small area. Oops. Nothing down here.
Keep your wits about ya. Your gold belongs to us now. We'll make short work of you. Here.
Aha! I think that's the armor, the skin for Kavor's armor that I really wanted. Nice. What do the gloves look like? Nice. Might still stick with that for the skin though. I don't feel like going through the menu to turn the helmet on again, just to turn it back off again. Oh, another magic glimpse. Cool. Merrigan the Foreteller. Born on Yule Night and cleansed by the river, he was marked by destiny to become the Archdruid of Avalon. Through luck and prophetic abilities, he became entangled in the unfathomable twists of human fate. He vanished into the snowy wilderness, seeking knowledge of the giants. Another one of these. Cool. What's this? Old Weirdstone Mine. Another level up. Once I get to 20 spirituality, I might just keep alternating endurance and spirituality beyond that point. Probably. Seems like the best idea, you know? What are those chains attached to? Because I'm not seeing anything up there. Yeah, I don't think that's up to code. Garfaner.
I sensed your approach, my king. I, Gurfan of the Gunvaldir tribe,
Garfan
salute you
are silent,
as my
right?
forefathers decreed.
How do you know I'm not alone?
Ah, so you're still speaking with your own voice. Good. At least I won't have to bother with that formal drivel Camelot loves so much. Tell me, how does it work with the two of you? Does the king speak through you sometimes? Or is he just a passenger in your head? Will he ever come out and talk to me face to face? Or does he just sit there quietly, never getting involved? Either way, I've got a few things to say to him. Not exactly polite ones.
We're talking specific conditions.
So he won't be speaking. Still too weak, is he? Not surprising. Well, then give my regards to the old man. Tell him the Gunveldir tribe stayed loyal to the old treaties right to the end. The same can't be said of the Camelocians. A pack of cowardly dogs without honor. I hope Arthur's squirming in your head, seeing what his beloved capital has been up to.
What kind of treaties did you have with Arthur?
Normal ones. Honorable. He entrusted us with the forlorn swords and his crown, the one he used to command giants. We were sworn to guard them. In return, Camelot was supposed to leave us alone, now and forever. But the Camelocians didn't hold up their end of the deal. May their souls rot in the weirdness. Can you hear me, Arthur? The treaty is rubbish. I'm rallying the tribes, and we're marching on Camelot. Nothing can stop us anymore. Except ourselves, damn it.
I came here for Arthur's helmet.
Why? He's barely gotten his life back, and not even all of it. Does he have a death wish or something? There's a passage, sure. And if you're Arthur, it will open for you. Go ahead, if you think you're strong enough. Nobody's gonna stop you. But let me warn you, it's not going to be an easy journey, or a short one.
What do you mean?
Well, the giants are asleep, at least on the surface. But below, what if they wake up when they see Arthur? I doubt they'll be happy. And if the giants weren't enough, there are still the monsters, and other surprises. The legends about this place make it all pretty clear. If I were you, I wouldn't go in there. At least, not until you're sure you have the strength to handle what's hiding inside. Or without the blessing of the tribes, as agreed 600 years ago. You'd know that if you remembered our agreements, Arthur.
Blessing of the tribes.
Yes. The funny thing about our king, as you may already know, was that he was pretty sure of himself and his abilities. He knew he could march in there, grab his crown whenever he wanted, so he didn't sweat when he made a deal with our ancestors. He said he'd come back for his royal hat, only if the kingdom was in a dire situation, and if all tribes agreed to let him. Traditionally, this was meant to be done during a moot, an assembly of the tribes, and I'm calling one, so we can help each other out, if you're up for it.
What do you need?
Well, I need the chieftains to come here because we have to agree on a united front if we're going to fight Camelot. And I want to make damn sure that we fight Camelot not as a solitary tribe, like hot-headed One-Eye once, but as a united force. But I'm worried that something might be keeping them from leaving their villages. I'd like you to look into it.
Why would the tribes listen to an outsider?
They won't. Our tribes aren't exactly known for getting along, and gathering them all in one place at the same time. That's almost a miracle. But now they've left Gunveldir in its time of need, and they're ashamed. And that's even worse. That's why you have to shame them even more, so that they have no choice but to come here or risk their honor. And if they say they won't come because, then you'll deal with a because, right? After all, you're the king, aren't you?
Alright. Help out with the tribes or go there on my own?
Exactly. There's only one sane course of action, but you do you. I'll be waiting. I'm not going anywhere. As a Gunveldir, I've got nowhere to go anyway.
Kedron sent me your way to tell you he won't be able to finish his task.
So, it looks like fate itself decided to push you my way. That has to mean something. But Kedron, that's grim news. He may be blunt as a broken axe, but he's loyal as they come. If he sent a non-Rida in his place, then he knew he was dying, and he chose duty over pride. I won't let that go to waste, and neither will you. Truth is, I'd sent him to do the very same task I've just laid before you. Gather the tribes, call the moot. Now you know how important this is.
Yep. So you want to invade Camelot?
An eye for an eye. There's no other way. Does that surprise you? I was the one who honored the old treaties Camelot violated. I was the one who tried to convince One Eye not to throw people into guerrilla warfare, but to organize a proper military campaign instead. But for that, I'd need united tribes. And getting us all to work together on our own turf? That's proven to be exceptionally difficult.
Why did Camelot attack the Gunvalder tribe?
If you ask me, they got scared. The giant in our village started glowing. Maybe waking up, maybe coming alive. Whatever it is giants do. We were glad, though the other tribes, not so much. They envied us, no doubt about that. And that's probably why they didn't lift a finger to help when Camelot invaded our lands. Us, the Dalrita, we have changed. We're a shadow of our ancestors. But we were not the first to raise our weapons.
You're glad the giant was coming alive?
Well, you see, the giants for us are a bit like gods. We call them our protectors. It's a tradition dating back to the battles of the Age of Legends. The Dalrita befriended the giants long before Arthur ever did. There was peace between us, even when we stood on opposite sides of the war. We honor them because we believe that when they awaken, they will repay our care with their protection. It's good to have allies like them.
Tell me more about the Gunvalder tribe.
What can I tell you? We're gone. Only a few of us are left, scattered across all of Avalon. I'm still here, and so is One Eye. He's convinced he can take Camelot with a handful of hot-headed youngsters. Foolish dreams, suicide, call it what you like. We were brave, proud, and deeply connected to nature. Each of us bonded our soul to an animal, sharing strength between us. I won't tell you more than that. I don't want to. I can't. All of this is still too fresh for me, too raw.
How did you know King Arthur is with me?
King Arthur? His presence clings to you like a shadow, unmistakable to those who still remember him. Your words, your actions, they carry the weight of him. The way you stand, even your damn stubbornness. Arthur always left his mark on those he touched. The Gunvalder haven't forgotten. Betrayed by Camelot or not, our blood still remembers the old king. But don't mistake my recognition for trust. If Arthur truly walks with you, prove it. Show me his legacy still lives and breathes.
How many tribes are there?
As of now, 4. The Volker, the Svein, the Ufra, and the Toid. Each one with its role, each one with its problems.
Tell me about the Volker.
The Volker were our berserkers, Mather's chosen warriors, unstoppable in battle. But Mather abandoned them, or so they believe. Now their rage is dulled, and they're slipping into despair. If we don't reignite their spirit, we risk losing them entirely.
Tell me about the Svein.
The Svein are hunters and guardians of something ancient, what they call a god. Forest devilry, if you ask me. Dangerous enough for us to keep our distance.
Tell me about the Ulfar.
The Ulfra are warriors,
Ulfra.
the best of us. Or they were. They've gone silent. No word from their chieftain, no sign of life near the haunted keep. I fear what might have befallen him.
Tell me about the Toid.
Mages,
Toid,
clever,
whatever,
but
however you pronounced it.
strange. Their power is real, but their methods unsettling. They see the world differently. Useful in a fight, but don't expect to understand them. Still, strength is strength, even if it's wrapped in riddles and sparkles. Each tribe carries a part of our legacy. If we are to stand together again, we'll need them all, even the ones who've lost their way. Yes?
Regarding the moot.
Who have
Okay. Forlorn Swords. There it is. A cold mountainous region long held by the Dalriada tribes. Though Avalon is claimed by Camelot in full, this is one of the few places where that claim holds little weight. The tribes here trace their right to the land back to King Arthur himself, who granted it in gratitude for their aid during the wars of the Age of Legends. Harsh weather, isolation, and a deep-rooted independence have kept outsiders at bay. While One Eye leads his rebellion elsewhere, many of the Dalriada have stayed behind, unwilling to leave the land they earned in blood. Garfan. There he is. As voice of the tribe, Skirfan is the highest authority among the Dalriada, able to speak on behalf of all clans and summon the elders to council. Though age weighs on him, his word still holds back the call to war. With tensions rising in the Forlorn Swords and Dalriada warriors already dead, many now question his caution. He has ordered full mobilization, but among younger warriors the patience for speeches and strategy is fading. If Garfan falls, so too may the last voice calling for unity. Okay. I was hoping it would mark the map location. Oh, damn it. So that's not what I was expecting the capital to be. But I was expecting a city. All right. Anyways, really don't want to, but oh, let's talk to King Arthur first. About the capital of the Dalriada. What do you think of Gerfan's stance? Does war make any sense?
War never makes sense. It is a tool for survival. Had I refused to wage war against the Foredwellers, humanity would never have survived on Avalon. So if Gerfhanna declares war on Camelot, Avalon will once again drown in blood. But don't ask me what I think of it. Through your eyes, I see that Camelot is no longer the place I left behind.
What did the capital look like in your time?
When I gave the forlorn swords to the tribes of the Dalrita, there was nothing of substance here. A few abandoned giant caves, the occasional lone pillar. Nothing more. What stands now must have arisen after my time. And I must admit, I'm impressed with how they've made it their own. Their resilience speaks for itself.
Alright. Really don't want to, but I am way too tired right now. So, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for the night. Very short stream, holy crap. But I should be back tomorrow to continue. Hopefully get a lot more done. Still cool stuff tonight. Still need to craft that armor and stuff too. I should keep that in mind. But yeah, until then, thanks so much for watching. See you next time. I'm gonna raid out to Monica again. Let's see. Is she playing Wilds or World tonight? I guess she's playing Wilds tonight. Hey Dark, get some sleep. Yeah, I plan to. Alright, take care. Have a good night.